Hey everybody, this is a yoga practice that is designed to throw anywhere in your day. You can start in the morning, you can do it around lunchtime, or if you're kind of hitting that 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock lull where you feel like you need a nap or some caffeine, you don't want to do either of those two things, this 20-minute practice is just a wonderful reset. So let's get started. Whatever seated position feels good for you right now, whether you are at a desk or on your floor, probably not on the bed, but you definitely want to be on some type of stable surface. So let's go ahead. Gently close our eyes. That's that sigh of relief right there. Take that sigh of relief. That first big breath when you make it to your mat or you make it to this place where you have finally found some time for a little stillness, a little more peace. Gentle inhales and exhales. Just as with any other workout or really any other activity that we're doing, there is a transition time. So this seated meditation for a few minutes is really our transition into our practice. So allow yourself some grace if you find your mind starting to wander other places. Totally normal. That is completely fine. Let your mind wander there. And whenever you're ready, just bring it on back to your mat. Starting to deepen those inhales and exhales. We think about how every breath that we take in, some good, fresh, clean energy. And every exhale, every breath that we let go, we are releasing everything that our body has already used up. All that air that it doesn't need. While we're sitting here, we take this time to honor our breath, remembering that as long as we still have it, we still have wonderful things waiting just for us and wonderful things that we have to give. So as we deepen this breath here, perhaps every inhale is about 3 or 4 counts, whatever that sounds or feels like to us. Same with every exhale. We're just kind of matching our inhales to our exhales. And that's really setting our breath rhythm. This breath rhythm sets the pace for our practice. It sets the pace for our day. No matter what we have coming at us, no matter what is on the horizon, whatever challenges or things that are popping up that are unexpected, the one constant thing that we have control right now is how we respond to those things. And that starts with our breath. So as we set this breath rhythm, just automatically bringing our body into this peaceful and a little more calm. We take a moment to set our intention. And the intention is really just, what is it that you want out of your practice today? What do you need a little more of or a little less of? What is taking up a little too much space in your mind, or perhaps weighing a little heavily on the heart? Whatever that thought is, we'll gently let it float on into our mind. And as we exhale, just kind of release it. Let it float on out. And as we focus on our breath here, every inhale we take is our preparation. And every exhale, that's where the work happens. So if our intention is kind of this promise to ourselves or this thought of what do we want our work to be, we honor our breath by letting all of it in. And on the exhale, really let it out. Let's hear it. No need to try to quiet anything or stifle any sounds. Just a few more here. Let's go ahead, open up our eyes, sitting up nice and tall, taking this cleansing breath in as we bring our hands up toward the sky. And exhale, push away, long fingers, long arms. Do that again, big breath in, hands come all the way up. And exhale, release. Yes, again, couple more times. Inhale, rise. Exhale, let go. Feels good, right? It's almost like you're gathering in what's good. And as you push away, you're letting go of everything that you don't need today. Let's do it one last time here. Hands come all the way up, so high. When we push away, we're going to touch the walls to the side. That's it. All right, so from here, let's lift one hand nice and high. Take a big breath in. And exhale on over to the side. Yes. We're going to move with some breath. Inhale, coming on back to center. And exhale on over. So we remember those 3 and 4 counts on our inhales and exhales. Just, that's our breath pace. That's our breath rhythm. Inhale is the preparation. Exhale is where the work happens. So a couple of things, even this very simple stretch right here. When we reach over, we think about that stretch coming from the core. You're going to hear me talk a lot about core and the powerhouse. And I'll tell you why in a second, but for now we're on the stretch. So as we inhale and exhale into the stretch here, you really want to think about it coming from that core area, from that torso. And really the arms and the hands just kind of go along for the ride, okay? And the reason we do that is because our core and this whole center area, that's our powerhouse. That's where our confidence comes from. That's where that power we have inside comes from. So this last one right here, let's really think about it coming from the core area. Arms come along for the ride. Last one, reaching nice and long. Use that strength to come on back to center. There we go. Nice job. All right, so sitting up nice and tall, we'll lift our hands all the way toward the sky. And exhale, let's take a little twist. Such a gentle, small twist here. So perhaps you're placing your hand on your knee, maybe looking over that shoulder. And if that's a little too much, remember a twist is different for every body because every single body is different. Maybe the twist is just right here where we're aiming that chest over that knee. Maybe that's where it is today. Let's not forget those 3 and 4 counts on our inhales and exhales. Yes. All right, let's take a gentle breath in here to prepare. And on our exhale, come on back to center. Inhale, bring the hands all the way up. Let's just do a couple pushaways to kind of reset that spine a little bit. Maybe not going right back into the twist, just to kind of give our spine a little love, a little rest for a moment. All right, here it is. Inhale, hands come up. Let's go ahead, take that gentle twist on over. Nice and simple, nice and easy, just a gentle twist. So remember that part about how our inhales are our preparations and our exhales are where the work happens. So when we inhale and then, you take your breath in And then on the exhale where that work is, let each exhale take you a little bit deeper into whatever the pose is. So you'll notice that each time I exhale, maybe I'm going to go a little bit more into this twist, only if it feels good right now. Yes. Let's take one more full breath in here. And on our exhale, come on back to center. We'll bring our hands to our shoulders and just take some rotations here. And of course, moving with breath. The word yoga means uniting movement with breath. So we inhale as one elbow rises and exhale for the other. Again, it's that breath rhythm, setting that pace. Because if we don't, you might find yourself doing this and let me just rotate and open up. Let's just slow it down. It takes work to slow down, right? I don't know what you had to go through to get to this point right now in your day, wherever you're watching this. But I do know that it took some effort to turn this on. It took some effort to find a space, and it took some effort just for you to find this time for yourself. So let's remember, it takes effort to find that time for peace. Yes. Gentle breath in here. One more exhale. There we go. Nice job. All right, so we're gonna swing our feet around to the side and make our way to all fours. A couple of cat-cows, just to kind of loosen up that spine, warm it up a little bit, and maybe we'll do some dynamic stretching to kind of build the energy. Hands are right under those shoulders, knees right under those hips. Let's take a gentle breath in. And on our exhale, let's round that spine. Inhale, go ahead, take that arch. Exhale, round. So this is one of those where the knees are about hip distance apart. Hands are right under our shoulders. If you feel like your wrists are starting to get a little tender, I like Spider-Man hands. I like pressing my finger pads into the mat. Yes. Oh yeah, let's warm up that spine. Always leading with that tailbone if we can. Let's do just one more here. Exhale, round. That's the good stuff. And go ahead, take that arch. All right, we'll finish up on a round just because that's a good place to end the cat-cows. And then stay in that tabletop position. Sending one leg behind us, maybe sending that left leg behind. Of course, if our knee needs a little extra love, or maybe we want to just set the knees down, keep them both down, you do what feels good for you, all right? That's the promise. You do what feels good for your body. So if I have my left leg back, I'm going to bring my right arm forward. Gentle inhale here. One more exhale. Inhaling, taking everything down. Exhale, other side. Just a nice full breath in this stretch. Fingers are nice and wide. And let's inhale, send everything down. So if you just want to do the leg or you just want to do the arm, absolutely go for it. We're going to move with a little breath here if you want to follow along with me. So we'll take that left leg behind, right arm comes forward, gentle breath in. Get long on that exhale. Inhale, everything comes down. Exhale, opposite arm and leg lift. Inhale, everything comes down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. everything gets longer. And not only is everything getting longer with every move we make, but everything is getting stronger. Let's do just one more of each. Exhaling into that stretch. That's where the work is. Inhale down to center. Last one right here. Yes. And bring it on down. There we go. All right, we're gonna make our way to standing. Couple of half sun salutations, which gather in energy. I mean, it's a sun salutation, energy from the sun and all that good stuff. So that's where we're making our way to. So you can make your way to standing however you want to get there. I'm gonna pass through downward dog. Walk the hands forward just a couple of inches. Tuck those toes under. Send those hips to the sky. Oh, yes. Nice stretch here in the calves. Gently bending both knees and then walking the feet all the way up to the hands. Rolling that spine up, reaching up nice and high, and bringing the hands to heart center. All right, so our feet are about hip distance apart here. Sun salutations, gather that energy in. This is a half salute, so it's a great way if you don't want to go all the way down onto the mat into cobras and chaturangas and planks and downward dogs and all that good stuff. We're not going to do that in this 20-minute reset. So from here, one more quick reminder. Are you smiling? Put a little smile on your face. Let's go. We got this. All right. Sitting up nice or standing nice and tall. Let's lift those hands all the way toward the sky, softening those knees. Exhale, take a fold. Our feet are about about hip distance apart. Knees are soft. Let's bring the hands to our shins for a little flat back here. When you're in this flat back, it's exactly how it sounds, flat back, as much as you can. Exhale, fold. Reverse the dive, all the way to standing, reach up high. Soften the knees, pull those shoulders down. Exhale, fold. Flat back on the breath in, nice long neck. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Softening the knees, exhale, fold. Gather in what's good. Flat back on that breath in. Exhale, fold. Reverse that dive all the way to standing, reaching up high. Let's do it a couple more times. Soften those knees. Exhale, fold. Yes. Flat back on that breath in. Come on, let that breath out. Exhale. Inhale, rise. One more time. Soften those knees. Take that fold. Flat back on the breath in. Exhale, fold. Reverse the dive. Here it is. Last one. Hands all the way up. And let's take it down. Yes, to heart center. Nice job. Let's find our mountain pose here. This is where we have our shoulders forward, back, and down, and fingers nice and long. Energy. Almost think about energy just traveling all the way through your arms into this good earth. Chest is proud. Think about that long spine. Yes. Let's take a breath in. On our exhale, let's bring the chin to the chest. Taking an inhale to prepare. We'll bring one ear to one shoulder. Yes. Inhale, chin to the chest. Exhale, opposite ear to the shoulder. Inhale, chin to the chest. Exhale. Yes. Oh, that feels so good. You know, part of this 20-minute reset here is loving on those shoulders, loving on that chest, loving on that neck. Because especially if you're doing this in the afternoon. I don't know if you've been looking down all morning or looking at a computer, like a keyboard, or looking at a phone, or the head gets heavy. And therefore, it starts to weigh on the shoulders and weigh on the neck. And then what happens? We start holding our tension there. So this is such a wonderful move. Oh, yeah. Such a wonderful move, a great way to release some of that tension. When you bring one ear to one shoulder, you think about there being heavy books on that opposite shoulder, weighing it down, stretching it out. Let's do just one more on each side here. Yes. That's it. All right, we'll end with our chin to the chest, lifting up nice and easy. Very good. All right, we're gonna make our way on down to the mat. So let's take those hands all the way up toward the sky. Soften the knees. Exhale, fold. Maybe find that flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. We're gonna get all the way down onto the mat to our seated position. Finishing out how we started. Sitting up nice and tall. We always talk about how yoga is about this balance. So we start with this transition in. Now we're going to transition out. It's like a circle. Like the circle of life. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so sorry. All right. Let's go ahead, sit up nice and tall. Think about energy coming right out through the crown of the head. Maybe even bringing a soft smile to our face. Bringing the palms of our hands to our knees, palms facing up. That's just a sign of being open, ready to give nothing but good stuff, and ready to receive. We'll close our eyes for just a minute or two here. Taking this time for some gratitude. I'm grateful that we have this time together in this medium. Grateful that we had this time to focus on peace and well-being. Even just a little bit of stillness. And if on a bigger scale, when we think about our world, if our world is in one big reset right now, we're grateful for this time to just appreciate ourselves a little bit more and remember that sometimes we need a little reset too. Just a couple more breaths here as we remember our strength. Remember our grace. Remember our patience. Maybe even remembering our intention, whatever it was at the beginning of our practice. One more full breath here. We'll open up our eyes. Inhale, hands come all the way up, gathering in what's good. Exhale, releasing, letting go of everything we don't need. Inhale, hands come all the way up toward the sky. One more time. Exhale, release, letting go of everything and everyone that does not work for our good. One more breath in as we bring our hands up and together at heart center. Thank you so much for practicing yoga with me today. Thank you for taking this time just to kind of refresh and renew and just reset yourselves. I appreciate you. I hope you appreciate yourselves just a little bit more. Namaste.